Welcome once again to the Rogers Kakasungura YouTube channel. A big thank you for the support you are granting this platform. The planned trip of the United States Vice President to Kenya has officially been cancelled amid an ongoing US government shutdown. The news has been officially confirmed by the Foreign Affairs Cabinet Secretary Musalia Mudavadi in a statement relaying that it followed orders by President Donald Trump, who had directed that no US official could be attending the upcoming G20 summit that was supposed to take place in Johannesburg, South Africa. It will be taking place, yes, but the US president announced that no United States official could be attending the upcoming G20 summit. Remember, the vice president had announced that he was to attend the summit, and after the summit in Johannesburg, he was to jet through Kenya for a brief visit before he jets back to his country, the United States. As such, the vice president's trip to Kenya, which I've said depended on his being in South Africa, will no longer be feasible. Let me read the statement from Musalia Mudavadi. The government of the Republic of Kenya, through the office of His Excellency Dr. Musalia Mudavadi, Prime Cabinet Secretary and Cabinet Secretary for Foreign and Diaspora Affairs, has been informed by the government of the United States of America of the cancellation of the planned visit to Kenya by the Vice President, His Excellency J.D. Vance, which was scheduled to take place later this month. The cancellation follows the recent decision by President Donald Trump directing that American officials shall not attend the forthcoming G20 summit in Johannesburg, South Africa, where the vice president was to lead the United States delegation before proceeding to Nairobi. The Prime Cabinet Secretary has, however, affirmed that the relationship between the two nations will not be affected in any way by the cancellation. He further said US and Kenya had collaborated, including trade and investment, security cooperation, education, health, and diaspora engagement. Before I proceed, how does this affect Kenya? You know, African presidents, they get overjoyed when a foreign president, especially from a developed country, announces that they will be touring a developing country. For example, the US Vice President announcing to have a visit to Kenya, a popular public figure or a popular politician from either China. It makes the president from the developing country so proud because in the eyes of the public, it adds some bonga points to the sitting president, and especially in the wake when William Ruto seems to have shifted his development focus to China, abandoning the United States, which religiously supported him in his campaigns in 2022. The statement from Musalia Mudavadi says Kenya values its long-standing and strategic partnership with the United States, which continues to span key areas of mutual interest, including trade and investment, security cooperation, education, health, and diaspora engagement. The government remains confident that this development will not affect the strong and enduring ties between our two nations. Nasikia vile anasema. That's why I told you, when such a politician is visiting Kenya, it symbolizes a strong tie between the developing country and the developed country, where its politician, or her politician, by the way, a country is referred to as a woman, her. Kenya is referred to as her. So, where her politician announces to visit such developing countries. That's why Musalia Mudavadi is saying that the government remains confident that this development, which development? The cancellation of the hyped visit, Musalia says he hopes that it will not affect the strong and enduring ties between Kenya and the United States. Why? The visit by the US president, by the US vice president, would have marked the first official visit to Kenya by a high-ranking member of the United States executive since President Donald Trump took power for a second time. Remember, he was the president previously, and then akatupwa nje na Joe Biden, alafu tena akawania, sasa tena ameshinda. The news of the impending visit, those of you who read the media, was broken by Africa Intelligence a few weeks ago on October 25th. Although his itinerary supposed to arrive after attending the G summit scheduled for the November 22nd to November 23rd. While confirming the decision to pull out the US delegation from the G20 summit, he continued his accusations. This is Donald Trump, who is accusing South Africa of mistreating its white minority population. So he said, it is a total disgrace. That is Trump saying, it is a total disgrace that the G20 will be held in South Africa. That statement, it's a disgrace. So according to Trump, he was not of the opinion for the G summit to be held in South Africa because he accuses the South African government of mistreating the white minority population. So that is why Trump says it is a total disgrace that the G20 will be held in South Africa. That is Trump, who wrote on his Truth Social account on Friday, referencing what he called human rights atrocities against the white farmers. It's a big blow to William Ruto and his government, kwa sababu hii angeikulia sana. Hii matembezi hii angetukunywa. Hey! Angetutembelea. Angeingia juu ya magari yaseme hata vice president wa US amependa Kenya. Hii nayo mungetambua. Lakini vile wazungu wanasema, who is God? Najua kama Mungu anajua hii kitu anakupatia unaenda kuringa nayo, there is a possibility anakunyima. Wakati amekunyima, bas ndivyo hivyo. God bless you. If you're watching this, kindly make sure you click the subscribe button as we've been saying, we are approaching 200,000 subscribers. Then thereafter, we will again begin our target of beginning our 500,000 journey. But for now, we are at 198,288, meaning we've remained with 1,800 tumaliza hii kitu. God bless you. See you in the next episode. Asanteni sana.